Hello everyone, transport enthusiast here, and today we are back again in the Bus Company Simulator for Omsi 2, or the busbetrieb-simulator, as some may call it. Today we are in Projekt Szczecin, version 4.0.1, and I'm just trying to get into F3 here finally, there we go. And as you can see here, we are in a little side road here in our Volvo 77 FLA, 7700 FLA. So today we are doing, I think it's the first run on line 63. So it's duty 7, and our start time is at 5:25, and we're going from Zagorskiego to Kollataja. So usually the 63 is from Slovin, but since this is the first run, we're starting off at Zagorskiego, so I'm guessing that there's a bus depot near here. Anyhow, we are driving with collisions on today, so what that means is that you will see some proper driving and you know, more realistic rather than the usual stuff we see. And then the other thing is that we are trying to get the highest percentage possible, because the higher rating we get in this, the more revenue we earn for the company and for ourselves. So I'm joining today for Simply Connect. So Simply Connect is run by Inside A Gamer, Glenn B, and Brendan Cross, all of whom you can find on YouTube, and you can do that either via search or via the associated channels tab on my channel. Now, I've driven this bus before in the channel, and this is quite a nice bus to drive, and it also has a ticket. So in order to set up the announcements, we do need to actually log in. So the ID is 2512. We enter that there, and then our pin code is 2208, and this is the same for any Volvo 7700 FLA. So if you're trying to drive this bus, it's those two. I will have those in the description, the pin and the ID. Probably should have said it the other way around, but sure, lock it. So now we're going to enter our line. So the handy thing about this Bus Company Simulator is it actually tells you what the line is and what the route is. Generally it is quite intuitive, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's a bit difficult to know what is actually. Sometimes you have no idea what the IBS is, but you know, usually for the LHD maps, especially for the older ones like this, they are fairly intuitive. Yeah, I entered that incorrectly. So umlauf linear, it's actually 03. There we go. So now, if you take a look, we have a bus all set up. So it's the 63 to Kollataja. Okay, as you can see, the bus is revved up and ready to go. There we go. Now this is quite a nice bus to drive, and as we go along you will see that it is quite powerful as well. So it is a very nippy little thing, so it has some great acceleration. And yeah, the other thing is I didn't actually manage to remove the speed limiter from this bus, since it's scripted slightly differently. So some of these buses, like the MB0305 and this one as well, the scripting is slightly different the way it's written. I think this one uses like 3 points in the speed limiter rather than the usual 2 points. So it's a bit more complex. Oh, then we have a Tesco. So I'm not sure if I've been here to this area before in Szczecin. It has been a while since I've properly played this map. This is one of the like original Omsi maps. It is a classic map. So this has been around since the Omsi 1 days, or version 3. But then, sorry, actually leaving. Why are we leaving so early? Oh no, perfect. Oh, okay, so now it's saying 00, so we probably should wait here for another 2 or 3 minutes. And I probably should turn my lights on as well. There we go. There we go. Okay, yeah, so we're all set. Let's just take a look inside the bus quickly, since we have like 1 or 2 minutes to spare. So this is the version that Simply Connect has at the moment is the German version of the 77 FLA. As you can see here, nice articulated bus. We've currently got 3 LHD buses. We've got this, the Ambassador, and the MAN A37 ZF. Okay. Yeah, so let's get going. So now we're doing a very nice early morning one. I do like the early morning ones because, you know, there's less traffic. And also, driving just at dawn, you get this nice kind of atmosphere. Now, there you can hear it, this bus is already flying along. No passenger complaints so far. So far, so good. Yeah. So yeah, Szczecin as well is this is actually based off the real town of Szczecin in Poland, which, as far as I can recall, if I'm not mistaken, is the 7th largest city in Poland. Although, you know, don't take my word for that, but I'm almost certain that is correct. Not sure why the announcements are not working. The announcements usually work on this. It's a bit annoying. Maybe I have to set the see, that's the thing, usually you get the announcements on, but today I don't know, because this map does have announcements, but I'm not sure why they're not working there, unless it's the fact that this is a shorter version. But let's check. So if we go into Anzeigen, that's announcement. Yeah, so Essen und Trinken verboten. Yeah, so this is in German and we're in Poland, so yeah, it's obviously realism is not one to one, but come on. Yeah, so maybe if we try, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to put in the O2, because that gives us 9, so 06300, Umlaufgeben O2, no, that's wrong, O1, that will give us Kollataja, because then, okay, no, yeah, announcements aren't working for some reason, no idea why. They were working when I was doing the 57 with this bus, but sure, look, it is what it is. Now the passengers want to get off because I changed the routes. Yeah, so look, it is what it is. No, you get off there. Yeah, so that's that. Oh yeah, I have the handbrake on. Okay. Now yeah, I think line 63 out of all the routes in Szczecin, I think line 63 is the nicest. It is a very well, this is the shorter version, but the longer version is the nicest route probably. It is a very intercity. It's an intercity route basically. It goes from a small town in the far outskirts. I'm not even sure if it's in part of Szczecin. Well, yeah, it probably is, but you know, it goes from the far outskirts of a small town, you know, kind of in the rural area, and then it goes through the like national roads and into the town. So it is quite a nice route to drive in general. Okay, no one's getting on, so we're safe there. We can continue speeding along. So currently we're running on time, even though technically we're only meant to leave at 25 past. So one of the things to do with BCS, it's a bit of a cheat, but is if you're running early, or well, it really only works if you're running early. But if you're running early, you just set your time slightly later, because else you do get penalised and you lose points for all that. There we go. Put the handbrake on. Open the bus doors up. Maybe someone's getting off. And let's take a look outside. Yeah, it's probably a bit overkill using such a big bus on this route at the moment. Yeah, this route is actually very busy once you get into it. So if we're starting a duty, technically we'll be doing this. But you know, for this one, it is a bit overkill since they're never really that busy in the morning. But the other thing is that this is the only bus I actually have. I don't have the Ambassador. And the H37, for some reason, for me, it doesn't work. It says I don't have the bus, even though I have. Maybe I have the MAN A21. I have one of them by V2D, so maybe that's it. So, actually, we stay in this lane because then we were not gonna mount the curb. There's one of our colleagues. There you go. You can really hear like how you can really hear the power in this bus. Like it's got some. It is quite quick. And it's definitely capable of taking off fairly quickly as well. All in all, really nice bus to drive. Yeah. Also, this is actually version 4.01. I'm not really sure what the difference between this version and 0.0 is. I know they changed like one or two things, but I actually only had the version 4.0. I didn't even know there was a newer version, but it's only a few, I think minor fixes. Yeah, see, I generally don't really bother with like patches and updates and all that because it's just really a bit of a hassle to download, and I'm really not that fussy if there's like one or two things that are not up to scratch. But, you know, there are some people who play Omsi 2 that are very they are very much about having everything perfect or precise. But sure, I guess it's all down to playing style in the end. Yeah, so we've reached the top speed of 80 kilometers an hour. Is there anyone there? It doesn't look like anyone's there unless someone's hiding behind the bus stop. If they are, nothing I can do about that. Be where you can be seen. If you want to get on the bus, very simple. Anyway, yeah, so you can kind of see here some of the more, not necessarily rural, but some of the more quieter roads in the outskirts of the city. Is he getting on? I'm not sure if that shop's just walking or getting on. Yeah, he is getting on, okay. The microphone is on, that's perfecto. Okay. Is anyone getting off? Yeah, there is someone getting off, oops. So far we're running perfectly on time. Well, I think we're running like 3 minutes early, but Omsi 2 timetable gives you a leeway of 3 minutes being early and 2 minutes being late. Which is fairly reasonable, considering it's almost impossible to run exactly on time. Now, interestingly enough, the AI in this map, some of the AI, basically AI routes that are not drivable, like that one up there, they use a double-decker man SD200s as AI. I'm pretty sure in real life that there aren't any double-deckers in Szczecin, but that's that. And then also, as you can see here, that repaint is actually from the Cairo map. So that is a fairly old Omsi 2 map as well. I think it's well before 2015 as well. Cairo, but I don't know. It's not one of those maps that many people know about. Like, I've only played it once, and to be honest, it wasn't the best map ever. It does use a lot of default Omsi objects, but you know, it is there. Okay, we kind of overshot this here. Whoops. We're going a bit too quickly there. And is she going to get on? She wants me to reverse there. Reversing these buses is always a bit of a pain. Oh, we're not reversing. Or maybe we will. No, sorry. Into reverse. Okay. Looks like they're coming towards us. Oh, we probably should check this mirror actually, yeah. Because we do have collision zones, so we want to be a bit careful with this. Yeah, so reversing these bendy buses is a bit of a hassle. So what we're probably going to do is actually we're going to do a very sharp turn around. If that's going to work. Yeah, this is probably a terrible idea. Okay, no, sorry. Why am I doing this? Yeah, listen, the bus is here. If you want to get on the bus, get on it. Yeah, that's not going to work. No. Okay. Yeah, look. What? Yeah, okay, I don't even know what to say there. I don't even know what to say there. Like, what are you doing? Alright, let's give this... Like, what are you doing? Do you not see that I am in the middle of the road? Oh, dear lord. Yes, so there you go. Okay, there's another bus. Oh, my door's open. See, that's the thing about BCIS. It does know that sometimes you get Omsi 2 AI like that basically doesn't know what it's doing and drives straight into you, or you get invisible walls, stuff like that. So yeah, so it does know that basically sometimes crashes aren't your fault. So you know, what it says is that, you know, it won't penalize you for that, because, you know, realistically there, I don't know why that truck drove straight into me. Clearly it cannot go past me, but sure, look at that's Omsi 2 AI for you. Sure, it's good for funny moments, so we do get something out of it. Yeah. Hopefully, none of the people working for Simply Connect see this part of the video. Won't be too happy that I'm well, it's not me re-wrecking the bus, but like the AI is wrecking the Volvo 77 FLA. But sure, what can 7700 FLA. But I think it's still like, it still counts as a crash. You still have to do a hit and run there, so that's still gonna be not a hit and run, but you still have to call the police there to clear the accident. So you know, it is going to I think it will probably, I'm not sure it penalizes for you that actually. That's the thing, it's a bit odd in that regard. Oh yeah, but the passengers complain, so yeah. Passenger satisfaction's gone down the roof. Down through the window, not down the roof. Out the window. Not even sure down the roof how that works. I think this was also one of the biggest Omsi and Omsi 2 maps at the time. Yeah, so that's what happens. We went through all that trouble to pick that passenger up who was refusing to walk up like 2 meters, and then that basically cost us 3 minutes and the bus breaking down, and in the end she didn't even get on the bus, she just got on the next one. So yeah, moral of the story, if you go slightly over the bus stop in Omsi 2, yeah, probably shouldn't be bothering reversing back to pick up the passengers. Yeah, so now we have this this hill that's good for doing some trash or getting some speed on it, but it is a bit sketchy, so we don't want to go too fast on it. Yeah, but this is one of the highlights of any of these routes in Szczecin, is going down that hill. It is always a bit of fun, especially if you can get some good speed. It's usually better when you're not using an articulated bus, because articulated buses always do require a bit more careful driving. Come on, we're perfectly on time, but you know. Passengers are very quiet today. Not sure why they're not talking. Let's turn that indicator off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this bus is like fairly new. Like, it was only released a few months ago. Well, a bit more than a few months ago, but yeah, I don't think it has a year yet. Yep, there's another quiet one. On they go. Nothing more to say. Not even sure if he scanned a ticket or anything like that, but sure, it is what it is. Yeah, so we do have more of the ST200s. What route is that on? That's on the 60, so that's an air route, and then there is also a 60. Stocina Szczecińska. Yeah, so that's the terminus of the 58, the drivable line 58 as well. So that was one of the new routes out in the Szczecin for Omsi 2 as well. This building also seems to be quite popular in maps. Like, I'm pretty sure I've seen this building in Stratshire as well, or one of the versions of this building. They seem to crop up a fair bit in the maps. There's this one. I think this is this is a Riva, the 63. Yeah. So I don't know what happens with the repaints, but like when it uses the default buses, like the default mans for the repaints, sometimes I know because Szczecin has its own repaints, but sometimes buses load in the different repaints as well. I'm not too sure because I haven't looked at the AI list. I'm not really sure where that's happening. Ticket machine. There's something up with the ticket machine as well. Might give that a quick look. What's the story there? Yeah, I don't know what's happening there. Yeah, as you can see, all freebies. No tickets there. Or maybe this, yeah. Maybe this is, maybe the punching, actually they might be punching the tickets, that might be it. Yeah, yeah. That makes sense. Does this bus have those things for punching tickets? Doesn't seem to have it though. If we take a look, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. And actually, here's another cool feature of this mini-map, and this is another cool feature of the multiplayer in Omsi 2. So as you can see here, Yat22938, so it's another driver with Simply Connect. They are currently also driving on Szczecin, so whilst you can't actually see the players in Omsi 2, like you can't see the multiplayer players actually driving the physical bus on the map, you can see them on the mini-map. So, you know, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. It's a nice little feature. It kind of adds that multiplayer feel, even if it's not a full proper multiplayer. It's still better to have it than to not have it. So there you go. I'm not the only one doing the rounds in Szczecin today. I think I'm the only one in the company that drives this bus though, because I said the last person that drove this bus was me. That was like quite a few days ago. But you know, I do like this bus. So hello. Do you have a timetable to keep or something? Come on, get the pod boards. You're not gonna get the pod boards by just standing there. Or just sitting there. What do you call this? Right, well look it. I better skip to my timetable. Yeah, so as you can see, if now we're playing technically Yatu has caught up with me. See, this is the thing now. Like, I'm not gonna make that turn there. I don't know what this bus is doing. I don't really know what it's doing. Yeah, so as you can see, Yatu is now ahead of me. But I don't think Yatu has a bus blocking his, or her, I don't know if it's a boy or girl. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. But Yatu doesn't have someone blocking the junction. Yeah, that sign is a bit too close. Yeah. There we go. So when you're reversing, it tells you the kilometers as a negative number. Interesting. Come on, you have B7 LA. Awesome. Okay, finally. That seems to have worked out fine. Dear Lord. Do you not know how to drive? It means don't block the tramway. It doesn't mean block the junction either. Don't know how this guy. I don't know how that bloke was working for a bus company there. Doesn't know the basics of the rules of the road. I mean, yeah, okay, I know that's definitely not something you should do in real life. Take a bendy bus out like that. Probably should have waited for that chap. But I'm pretty sure. I have a feeling that bus probably terminated there, because I know some of these AI lines, they terminate like in odd places. So that is why. And also, you know, we aren't playing with full realism on here, as you probably can gather. So there is Yatu. Yatu is at Kollataja, so they're at the terminus, and then I am arriving at the terminus now as well. On the bright side though, we've kept the schedule pretty much perfectly. Here we are at Kollataja. So let's see, I think we're in the middle bay. And that's that. You let me know, guys, if you want to see more content from. I'm just gonna check now if this is at 6G. If you do want to see more content from BCS, that's definitely something that I can do. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave it a like, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more Omsi 2 content. Yeah, so don't forget, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more Omsi 2 content. I do upload regularly, and you know, once you're subscribed, you can get your unlimited virtual pass. And it's like a app. You're notified whenever your next bus is due. So yep, that's pretty much it. We better light here and see how things go. Yes, so Uh, there are the passengers walking through the bus for the 57th of Archevo. Yeah, you gotta love Omsi to AI, just walking through our bus there. As is our timetable cancelled? Well, yeah, see, this is the thing. Why is it saying the tour is not finished? I'm at the terminus. How is the tour not finished? How is the tour not finished? Yeah, so I don't know how the timetable is on this bus, but it's actually handy because we can just click show timetable. Or not. Yeah, okay, so it's not showing us the timetable, so. Oh, this is cool. So we also have all the destination codes here. But, yeah, this is not showing the timetable for some reason. Yeah, so I'm just gonna try and move this here and see what it says. We're doing umlaut 7, yes, I got that part. Yeah, so Kollataja, there, this is the terminus. Oh, I think I know why it is. See, this is the thing. This is the thing with the minimap in this BCS. It doesn't always show you. It doesn't always show you the correct terminus because this is not actually the terminus. Actually, the timetable ends further up this turning circle. That's the thing. Like, that's not actually a layover. That's not the layover point. The layover point is actually just it's closer in. So that's the thing. I'm not sure why it tells you that's the terminus when it's not. That's where the bus. That's the terminus when it's starting off. So that's when we're starting. So the terminus is somewhere here. So if I open up the doors here, I think it should cancel the timetable out for us. Okay, we're going to have to use the old-fashioned waypoints. There we go. Kollataja techniczny. So that's where we need to be. Oh, I have the handbrake again. And now I think I'm in neutral. No, I didn't want to turn off that. Whoops. Oh, the engine's on. Okay. Yeah, so see, that's the thing. This is actually our terminus here. There we go. We're gonna open up the doors. What's this about? What is this about? This is the terminus, isn't it? Look at this. Look at this bloke drive into me. Or watch this bloke drive into me. Okay. Oh, I don't know what's happened there. We're gonna have to do this again. It's all about trial and error with this. Yeah, see, this is the thing. This is a bit annoying, but this happened to this happened to me with the uh, Yorkshire 2.0 as well. It just the timetable will just not end. Usually, like when you reach the last stop, the timetable ends, but for some reason, it would not when it was here. So that's the thing. That's the thing. Like this minimap can be a bit dodgy at times. That's the thing. I'm at the terminus. So where am I meant to pull this up? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're meant to do there. Yeah, so this is just trial and error at the moment. Yeah, so that's not working. So look, If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. What can I do? There's nothing much I can do about it. Alright, yeah, so that's that there, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like. And yeah, that's that.